Eastern Municipal Water District is a special district located in western Riverside County. We provide water, wastewater, and recycled water services to a population of nearly 1 million. That is our core focus, and being a special district allows us to maintain that focus and provide those services not only for our existing customers, but support this rapidly growing area of western Riverside County. We are governed by a 5-member board that is elected by its constituents. And it really gives our board the ability to make decisions that directly benefit their constituents. When we coordinate with our land use agencies, we estimate that we're only about 43% built out. We are transitioning from heavily agricultural to urban and exurban, but we do still have many of our communities that are disadvantaged.
So we're a council of governments. We cover 18 cities, the county of Riverside, 2 water agencies, and the County Office of Education. Riverside County, it's been among the fastest growing regions in the nation. So that brings a new set of opportunities and challenges.
Water and wastewater services are essential to both existing and growing communities. We really wouldn't be able to accommodate new growth in our service area without continued investment and expansion of our infrastructure.
The need for infrastructure is clear. It's when you add a new demand, either you're going to have to add some resource or you're going to have to take away from what the existing folks had. The fix to that is pretty obvious, but it takes a lot of time. And if we wait until the problem is staring us in the face and every member of the community is at the door complaining, then by the time we start to fix the problem, the gap is going to be too long.
Here at EMWD, we really pride ourselves on an approach that is a just-in-time approach. And what that means is that we work really closely with developers, land use agencies, and other stakeholders to really determine the timing and the need of infrastructure. We want to make sure that our infrastructure is available for new development when it's needed, but we don't want to get ahead of it and have stranded assets and wasted investment. And so it's really important for us to maximize those investments and minimize impacts to both new connection fees as well as our existing ratepayers.
Someone's got to pay for it. One scenario is that the entire community pays for it. In terms of fairness, a lot of people would argue that's not fair because the burden is created by this new group, but it's being funded by the old group. But beyond that, there are development fees. And it's a matter of figuring out where that balance is. There's sometimes some discomfort with the idea of development fees, but there's also discomfort with the lack of services.
I think what's important to put in perspective what EMWD does, what it would look like if we didn't make those investments, is to understand a little bit more about the magnitude of the infrastructure that we are responsible for. On the drinking water side, we are responsible for 2 filtration plants, 3 groundwater desalters, over 2,600 miles of pipeline, and dozens of storage tanks, booster stations, and wells. On the wastewater side, we operate 4 water reclamation plants and over 2,000 miles of sewer pipelines and over 60 lift stations. We have over 600 employees and an annual budget of over $600 million to manage and maintain that infrastructure. Without new development fees, we would not be able to accommodate the infrastructure needed to support the growth in the area.
Those funds can only be used for the thing that you took them for in the first place.
Every project in our capital improvement program is categorized as either replacement, system betterment, or expansion. Any project that has a component associated with expansion, meaning that it is being advanced solely to support new development, is factored into our new development fees. And that is an important component of how we calculate the fees that we assign to new development to connect into our system.
You can't build a house if you don't have electricity. You can't build a house if you don't have water.
We believe that growth should pay for growth because our existing customers should not be burdened with the responsibility of accommodating new development.
Any public dollars are already subject to several levels of scrutiny, but there are some additional barriers specifically around development fees. We do these reports, they're available online. Everybody can see, okay, the special district collected this much money and here's what they did with it. I can literally go down to the line item and see where every dollar was spent.
Without those development fees, The only other option would be to shift those costs to our existing customers, and that would not be appropriate. Here at EMWD, this is our expertise. We have been a special district now providing these services for 75 years. We have the ability to get the job done